when we think about the home mortgage finance system, at some level, almost everything is on the table right now. We're at a point in time when there is both need for and appetite for really re-engineering the system. So some of that is at the level of capital markets. Think about Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, right? The systems we use to take capital from the rest of the world and major financial institutions, investors in the United States, and channel it into loans for homes. It's also at the level of origination, right? The folks who make mortgages, the local banks, the local lenders who will originate a loan that would help an individual person buy a house. It's also, there are a bunch of changes on rental housing. We can talk about that in a little bit. But the Great Recession and its aftermath, the housing crash, have woken us up to the fact that we need to have better channels and more reliable channels of capital from that top level all the way down to the level of the home mortgage. And of the things that are in play, one is the future of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Another is the level of federal government involvement in guaranteeing those capital flows. How much security investors and borrowers and lenders will have that the federal government will backstop the securities that are created. And I can talk more about the details of what that means. We're also looking at changing the baseline requirements for who can get a loan. And that's some of the stuff that worries me the most about if I think about the next, say, 10 years or even the next 5 years. The question is our reaction to the very loose lending that went on to say that, okay, only people with pristine credit and a lot of assets and high income can get mortgages because we know those are safe? Or is it to be, wow, we should make sure we're using safe lending products and responsible underwriting criteria so that we can still make credit available to a broad group of people who can be responsible borrowers without endangering the whole system?